Well, Simone Biles caught some heat with her little fight with Riley Gaines, throwing her whole reputation away, all to stand up for men to play in women's sports. And after days and days of backlash, and I'm not even on TikTok, but I saw some things. Apparently, TikTok, she just is getting destroyed over there. But she has decided to come out and I guess apologize. I don't know. I'll let you guys make your decision if you think this is an apology. She says, I wanted to follow up with my last tweets. I've I've always believed competitive equity and inclusivity are both essential in sports. The current system doesn't adequately balance these important principles, which often leads to frustration and heated exchanges. And it didn't help for me to get personal with Riley, which I apologize for. These are sensitive, complicated issues that I truly don't have the answers or solutions to, but I believe it starts with empathy and respect. I was not advocating for policies that compromise fairness in women's sports. Yeah, you were. You said men should be in women's sports. I mean, what are we doing? She says my objection is to be singling out children for public scrutiny in ways that feel personal and harmful. Individual athletes, especially kids, should never be the focus of criticisms of a flawed system they have no control over. There isn't a flawed system, it's a beautiful system. You got a ding dong, you play with the other people that have ding dongs. You don't have one, then you play with the ones that don't have one. It's that easy. I believe sports organizations have a responsibility to come up with rules supporting inclusion, come up with rules supporting inclusion while maintaining fair competition. We all want a future for sport that is fair, inclusive, and respectful. Heart Simone. Um, we have that. We have that. And you chose to put your whole reputation on the line and all you fought for, you know, female athletes. And you threw it away. You threw it away because you wanted a virtue signal. That's what it was. You wanted a virtue signal. Now that you don't have to compete against men, you just want a virtue. It doesn't make a lick of sense because no one, even yourself in 2018, tweeted out that men and women's sports isn't fair because they would win everything. Talking about we need something that is creates fairness and fair competition. We have that. We have that already. Men play with men, women play with women. Done. There you go. Fair. What are we doing? Ugh. Some of these comments are funny. This guy says, I ain't reading this shit. Grok summarize it as opposed to a rap song. So he says, yo, I'm MC Grok, spitting truth in this track. Boom, chicka, boom. Simone Biles speaks on equity. That's a fact. Boom, chicka, boom. Trans athletes in sports debates where it's at. Boom, chicka, boom. Inclusion's key, but fairness ain't abstract. Boom, chicka, boom. Science says advantage might linger. Some claim. Boom, chicka, boom. Yet hormone therapy could level the game. Boom, chicka, boom. Policy split from the bans to policy split from bans to open doors. Boom, chicka, boom. Empathy is needed for kids. Biles implores. Boom, chicka, boom. That's more of a like a haiku or not a haiku. It's more of a poem, not a rap. Too many boom chicka booms, Grok. Be better. Be better. Oh, but he did say boom chicka boom between every line. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Jason Whitlock says, who wrote this? It took 48 hours to write this. I know. This was terrible. This is terrible. So notice there was no one, other than the crazies in the fake news media coming out supporting Simone. Like USA Today saying that there's been no evidence that transgender men have an unfair advantage over women, which is it's just wild. It's just wild. Um, It's just an issue. I don't know why this is an issue you choose to die on. But notice, like, I didn't see any other major athletes trying to support her. Instead, everyone was making fun of her, which is great. That's why we love the internet. Because when you do stupid, silly things, you need to get made fun of for it, right? So she got made fun of for it, and hopefully we don't have to hear from her for a while. Okay, okay. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel.